Back, chat. This is XRP before 10K 10 Life Edition, episode 18, which is crazy. That means we've been doing this for 18 days in a row. Of course, you know I've been in this tent for about 6 months. Let's see how I don't know if I like how it's kind of like. All right, there we go. But yeah, it's episode 18. Let's look at the price of XRP. And today is 6/20/25. Well, the morning of. So basically like 6/19, but yeah. All right, XRP. Let's get it. Ooh, shit. Crazy. All right. So, ooh, okay. As of 6/20/25, XRP is $2.17. And mind you, like whenever this video finally ages really well, XRP is going to be $10,000. So, right now, as of 6/20/25, you could spend $2.17 on $10,000. And that's just the truth of the matter. This video is going to age better than anything in the world. This is going to age better than those old Bitcoin videos, because it's like I'm so confident, and I told you guys God told me this, just like the other things I told you guys God told me. So yeah, man, it's crazy. Like you could literally spend $100 right now on this shit and basically up your bank account like $450,000 technically once this hit 10K, you know, which is just insane to me, because it's like someone's gonna be watching this in the future and be like, damn, bro, can you buy $2.17 of XRP for me right now, please, bro? But no, that's not how that works. Unless you got a time machine, bro, but that's really not how that works. And yeah, but all right, guys, as you know, we've been reading The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz, and this is pretty good. I really do like this book. We're on chapter 3, Unconditional Love for Yourself. We're going to get into that, but I mean, you guys got to realize, like, yes, I'm spiritually blessed, 100% man, 100% God, but, you know, I go through the same human shit that everyone else goes through. I'm just like y'all. We all can obtain this Christ-like energy and be able to do miracles as long as we believe in God and we know God and walk with faith. But anyways, what I'm saying is, like any of y'all can do that, and I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all to Christ. But yes, we all go through regular human shit. Like, just because I'm at the spot where I'm at right now doesn't mean I'm not just like you. Like, I'm living in a fucking tent, dude. Alright, now did you kind of understand that? I'm living in a fucking tent, dude. So, if I can do it, you can do it. But remember, first you have to find self-love, and then you have to master yourself. So, you have to master self-love and master your inner self, which we were doing right now. And then you have to go towards God and look for the signs, right? You look for signs. Once you follow these signs, after you do what the signs tell you, then you look for like coincidences and like things that just sync up after you get done with what you just did, to confirm like, okay, you did it right, you did what you're supposed to do, boom, you're on the right path of alignment. And that's kind of how it all works out. People can talk to you through social media. You could be literally talking to God and then go on TikTok and have someone doing tarot cards, and those tarot cards will directly relate to exactly what you just asked God. And if you follow these and understand that it's God, you gotta make sure you know that it's God though. Like, you can kind of tell if someone's God, if it's Jesus, God, or if it's something else. You should be able to have be close enough to God to be able to tell the difference in that. But yeah, they'll tell you something, and then you follow it, and then you get the next step and go on, and that's how you progress in life through Jesus Christ. And I'm gonna show y'all that, because that's one of the little miracles that I've been blessed with, spiritual gifts. But yeah, I just want to tell y'all some bullshit, bro. So like, y'all know I've been talking about this shit for a while, but this shit's like really, like, it's serious to me. So basically, this coming Wednesday, hold up. A mosquito, bro. I don't play about mosquitoes. I really don't. But anyways, this coming Wednesday, I have court, right? Because this girl's been stalking me and she sent someone to murder me, and in the past she actually held me hostage and tortured me. But anyways, like, I posted online that like I got a temporary injunction for stalking right now, so she can't harass me and shit like that. She don't give a fuck. She really don't give a fuck. She really thinks this is a game, bro. Like, I'm a child of God. I'm not just in front of y'all. Y'all didn't just find me for no fucking reason, bro. And excuse my language, but I'm real, bro. I'm real, bro. I mean the best, but I'm gonna still cuss, you know, here and there, because I'm passionate, you know. I try not to cuss, though, for the most part. But the shit is really bugging me right now. And this girl, like, this shit really blows my fucking mind, right? So I forgot what I posted on Twitter, right? But oh yeah. I was like, I gotta sleep with a machete at night because people are trying to kill me. And there was this account that posted under it, and it gets crazy. There's this account that posted under it and was like, oh, I'm gonna be praying for you, or like, I wish you the best, with like a sad face, right? So immediately my spirit looked at the account and was like, this is that girl. This is that girl that's trying to kill you. And you know, but part of me was like, oh, is this 222? Is this Vanessa? Because I'm expecting my 222, my divine partner, to eventually message me, because it's one of the things God promised, and I've been talking to him about it. But anyways, right? So I was like, this isn't that crazy girl, is it? And they were like, no. Or something like that, right? And then basically, you know, we started chopping up in the DM, because I'm like really suspicious. And this person even sent me, they were like, oh, I found you on TikTok through your link tree. I just made an account. This is my account. And it happened to, they sent me an account of someone who actually follows me, right? But I messaged that account and they never said anything. So then, oh, my stomach. So then basically, like, that was another red flag. Like, if I'm talking to you on Twitter and I just messaged you on TikTok, you better fucking answer if you're trying to claim you're not some crazy girl, right? So anyways, this person was like, no, that's not me, whatever. So we ended up chopping it up in the DM, right? Because I kind of wanted to, they said they wanted to ask me something, right? And this person was speaking in like a British type of tone or some shit like that, right? And it's kind of hilarious, honestly. Like, nothing against British people. I love y'all. There's nothing against British people. I can't do that right. But on a regular day, like, if I really try, it's a little better. But, no, it's just the fact, like, this actually ended up being that crazy girl, you know? It's like, she faked being a dude that followed me. And then you really want to know how I really figured it out? Because the thing is with me, I'm really saved by God. And I can see right through bullshit. The veil is very thin. I know a demon. When there's a demon around me and they're talking to me, instantly I know they're a demon. I see right through them. So basically she was talking, right? And then she was like, I don't think you should send that girl to prison. I think that's the devil telling you to do that. Blah, 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 blah. God wouldn't want you to do that, etc., right? And I'm like, already being suspicious, because like, red flag. Like, how are you going to try to tell me what God said and what God didn't? Like, I'm the one with the gifts, first of all. Spiritual gifts. I'm the one that was talking to God. God is sending you to prison. He literally is, right? And then like, they tried to throw me off that, and then they were like, well, if you get a restraining order on her, it's only for that jurisdiction and you're moving, so you might as well not even get one, right? And I'm just like, okay, first of all, you're trying to tell me not to send this girl to prison, and then you're trying to tell me not to get a restraining order. Two fucking red flags. I don't even know you. If you're my real follower, you understand what If I say something, I mean it. And if I say God said it, right? So it's like 2 red flags right there. And I was just like, no, I know what God said. This is what God wants. And I basically explained why I know it's God. And it was just crazy because the whole time this is this crazy girl that wants to destroy my relationship with my divine partner, my 222. Anyways, so basically when I was getting all this paperwork done, right? All this fucking paperwork done, it was at the UPS store, right? And the lady, she was on the computer printing out my papers, right? And she ended up getting a phone call while I was doing this, right? And like when I went in there, I was basically like the only person in there. And then after I came in there, everybody started showing up, which I noticed that's like some like Matrix shit, you know, like how you can go somewhere and there's no one there, but as soon as you show up, it's like the whole world starts interacting with the area that you're in. It was shit like that, but that's not what I'm talking about. So basically, when she was printing out my paperwork, she got a call and she was like, hello. And then they were talking, right? And she was like, okay, what's the name on the email? And the lady told her, and then the lady was like, Vanessa? Okay, Vanessa. And she started looking up Vanessa. And it's all about and that was my confirmation that like I'm still on the right timeline, because Vanessa is my divine partner, y'all. What are the odds of me going into UPS and then when I'm getting my stuff printed out, she gets a call and the lady's name is Vanessa that she has to do it for, and she says the name out loud. It's just shit like that, right? But I explained it to that fake account, aka the girl I'm sending to prison. And she was just trying to throw it off, and then she was like, I heard that Vanessa moved on, she doesn't want you. That's what the account said, or something like that. And I was just like, okay, well clearly you're the person that I'm sending to prison. You are going to prison, and I'm using this against you. Just like that, right? And I caught it real quick. Cause she tried, the devil, when you're, the thing is, y'all, when you're on the right path and you're destroying these demons and putting them away, they're gonna do everything they can. And that's why you can't go off of someone's words. You have to go off of energy to direct you to the light, to direct you to where you need to go. And I'm literally showing y'all, and I'm expressing this stuff about my inner life so you guys can kind of see like how this relates with everything else that I got going on. With what I got going on. But yeah, so after that, and I called her out, I blocked her, and then I blocked the messages, right, on Twitter, right? But I guess I didn't block the full account, so they go on my post of me basically exposing them, and they're like, blasphemy. Like, bruh, girl, if you don't shut up, when have you ever used the word blasphemy? Ever. I'm surprised you even know that word. Like straight up. And that's the thing, y'all. We're in a spiritual war right now. But y'all got me. Y'all got me. And when Jesus comes, bro, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. By the time Jesus comes, bro, I'm gonna be able to part the seas if God so blesses me, bro. Like these miracles and things that they talk about in the Bible is not fake, bro. This is not fake. Eventually, I will be able to heal people with just my hands. We are the new celebrities. God's people that can do miracles and stuff, we are the new celebrities, bro. Because the frequency of the world is changing. We're going into a new world. And that's why the beast system's coming in. And it's just crazy, bro. It's happening right in front of y'all's eyes. Like real shit. And that's why I tell y'all to invest in XRP. Because it's a spiritual thing. Invest so that you don't have to be a part of this slave system that is about to come into play. Universal income, shit like that, digital IDs, AI, robots taking your job, so now you live on a universal government assistance and you can never get out of the spot that you're in. This is why I'm in front of y'all, bro. Like, the power of Jesus Christ is pouring out of me. I'm telling y'all. But look, it didn't even end there, y'all. It's a moth. A big moth. But look, it did not even end there. It did not end there. So after I called this girl out and she said blasphemy, I went on TikTok live, right? And I'm talking, right? And and I just kind of like picked up on some energy from like one of the accounts. You know, when someone's like a hater, you kind of look into them because you kind of try to see like where they're coming from. Especially for someone to hate on me, there's something wrong with them. Like either they don't love themselves or it's somebody hiding behind an account. And basically I caught this girl. She made 7 different accounts and fucked with me on my Instagram live. I literally even told her straight to her face, I have a temporary restraining order against you. I'm going to use this in court against you. And she kept making accounts. And she said some wild shit. And one of my followers was like their energy like was like demonic. And I'm just like, bro, God bless you, you know? Because that's all we're here to do is bless people and send them to Christ regardless of how they are. But I had to block them because it's just like, I have to protect my energy. I have a bigger mission for you guys. I was sent here to raise the frequency on earth and bring everybody to Jesus Christ. Like, I'm saying this with a straight face. And that's why when I tell y'all XRP is going to go to 10K, I say it with a straight face. God told me that. Y'all don't have to believe me. You know how, do y'all know how successful and famous I'm going to be? Just by being genuine and following God and doing what I actually was supposed to do. Like, I'm probably going to be more famous than your favorite celebrity, but I'm going to be a one-of-a-kind famous person. I'm going to be famous as Jesus Christ in some senses. But that's the whole goal, is to be just like Jesus. That's the whole goal. It doesn't matter, bro. I'm divinely protected. It doesn't matter what I have to do. I know who I am. I'm awake. I'm like Neo in the Matrix, but crazier. I'm something to... I'm telling y'all are gonna have to see. But anyways, we got to get into this because, you know, I went to sleep earlier. I took a nap, but I still got to get some sleep. I got work tomorrow, and God said I really need to be resting a lot. It's just I got a lot going on, and I try to stay afloat with all this. But let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. So, The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz. And like I said, we already learned about self-love. We're learning about mastering self so that when this XRP comes in, like, yeah, we're going to do what the fuck we want. But what I'm saying is it's going to be based off of what Jesus wants us to do. And we won't get played out of our money, and we won't let demons take advantage of us. Because we will honestly be so connected to God that we'll be able to see all the demons and parasites that are trying to mess with us when we come into this abundance that God blessed us with. You know, I gotta keep a machete on deck just in case, because you really never know. You really never know. Alright, chapter 3, Unconditional Love for Yourself. And oh my God, it is such a blessing to love yourself. It's the best feeling you could have. Because once you love yourself and know yourself, it doesn't matter what anyone says. It has no power. But yes, in the dream of the planet, which is what we are in, because the real world is a spiritual world, this is just the dream of the planet. In the dream of the planet, there are 2 powerful forces that shape all our agreements, attachments, and domestications. In the Toltec tradition, we call these forces the 2 types of love: unconditional love and conditional love. When unconditional love from our hearts, we move through life and engage other living beings with compassion. Yes. Unconditional love is recognizing the divinity in every human being we meet, regardless of his or her role in life or agreement with our particular way of thinking. And that's so true. When people disagree with me, some people might think I'm getting mad. I'm like, dude, I'm not getting mad. I'm passionate. I'm not. If you think I'm getting mad, like, you just, I don't really know. But I don't get mad with people because I understand they have different viewpoints. They come from different places. They've been through different things, and they have different wants and needs. So I like to hear what people say. I'll say my part. If we disagree, okay, I guess we just disagreed. Okay, a master of self sees all beings through the eyes of unconditional love without any projected image or distortion. And that's true. I see people with unconditional love, but if I see that you're a demon, I mean, I'm gonna still like be myself, but I know how to deal with demons. All right, so wow. All right, conditional love, on the other hand, is the linchpin of domestication in attachment. And it only allows you to see what you want to see and to domesticate anyone who doesn't fit your projected image. And this primary tool used to subjugate those around us and ourselves. Every form of domestication can be boiled down to, if you do this, then I will give you my love. And if you do not do this, then I will withhold my love. Every form of attachment starts with, if this happens, then I will be happy and feel love. And if this does not happen, then I will suffer. The key word in all of these statements is if, which, as you will see, has no place in unconditional love. There should be no ifs or buts if you're with somebody that has unconditional love for you. That's red flag number one. As we construct the dream of the planet, we have a choice to love each other unconditionally or conditionally. When we love each other unconditionally, our mirror is clean. We see others in ourselves as we really are, beautiful expressions of the divine. But when the fog of attachment and domestication clouds our perception, and we put conditions on our love, we are no longer able to see the divinity in others and in ourselves. So don't just think that you're doing this so that you can be helpful for other people. Like, no, dude. Once you do this and get this right with yourself, it's going to help everyone. It's going to help them, and it's going to help you. It's like a team thing. We're collective, y'all. We're all one. I am you, you are me. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm you and I'm already, my frequency is already high, if I can convince y'all and show y'all with like undeniable proof of what I'm saying is true, I can lead y'all into self-love, and I can lead y'all to Christ, and we can all get real powerful and basically have a quantum shift and get out of this world. Quantum shift to heaven. You know, heaven's a frequency. So we're gonna get there, y'all. Promise you. We are now competing for a commodity that we have mistaken as love. And y'all should not, like, I get y'all love XRP and stuff, but XRP is just like a bonus, you know. Get self-love, mastering self, and having that connection with God. That's the real prize. This whole little XRP thing is just a bonus for doing right. At its core, domestication is a system of control and conditional love in its primary tool. Consequently, the moment you start trying to control others is the same moment you place conditions on your love and acceptance of them. Because you can only give what you have, the conditions you try to impose on others are the same conditions that you impose on yourself. When you self-domesticate, you are attempting to control your own actions based on shame, guilt, and perceived reward rather than unconditional self-love. As we saw in the example with the man who continues to eat even after he is full, this is neither a healthy nor happy way to live. Unconditional love is the antidote to domestication and attachment, and tapping into the power is a key step into becoming a master of self. And that is so true. Once you can really love yourself, bro, you're never going to be in a toxic relationship again. You're never going to be around anyone that does not love you. You're going to attract what you are. So once you love yourself, you're only going to attract people that love you. And if they don't, you're going to just, she gone, he gone. You know. In this chapter, we will look at the practice of having unconditional love for others first and foremost, as you cannot give to others what you don't have for yourself. The parasite and the ally. In the Toltec tradition, we refer to the voice in your mind as the narrator, the one that speaks to you throughout the day. And there's actually some people that don't have their own narrator in their mind. There actually are people in this world that are NPCs, so it's kind of insane. So you're pretty special, just know that. When you are self-domesticating, we can see that the narrator is acting as a parasite, draining your energy through internal negative self-talk. And what you say is very powerful. If you spent 100 days and every single day you went up to a plant on the right and yelled and cussed at it every single day for 100 days, it's going to be dead. If you do that same thing to a plant on the left and you talk nice and abundance into that plant right there for 100 days, it's still going to be alive. I promise you that. It is. But that's how powerful the mouth is. We speak things into existence. We have Christ powers. You guys just got to tap into it, and I'm showing y'all how to. When you are self-domesticating, we say that the narrator is acting as a parasite, draining our energy through internal negative self-talk. The voice of the parasite uses your beliefs formed through domestication and attachment to hold power over you by placing conditions on your own self-love and self-acceptance. Okay. Let me see how far this goes, though, because I honestly took too long, guys. I took too long, so... Okay. Alright, so we're just going to read until we get up to this little insert called Spotting the Parasite. But yeah, we're on the parasite and the ally, right? And let me just throw this in here, guys. One time in Los Angeles, Hollywood, this cult tried to brainwash me. And because I am so close to God, it didn't work on me. That's another story one day, but yeah, a cult tried to take me in. When you are the voice of the parasite uses your beliefs formed through domestication and attachment to hold power over you by placing conditions on your self-love and self-acceptance. The parasite you trapped in the fog, unable to see the truth of whom you really are and the potential that you hold in your heart. When the voice shares commentary that inspires you to live, create, and love unconditionally, this is a constructive self-talk. And in the Toltec tradition, we say that the narrator is now acting as an ally, helping you navigate the dream of the planet in a peaceful and productive way. So when y'all wake up, be like, I'm rich. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful. Thank you, God. Like, you guys should be doing stuff like that. When the narrator is your ally, it points out the truth in every situation, reminding you that you are in control of your own life and that you have the ability to make a positive difference in the world. Although the ally is still a reflection of the truth, it is what you see in the mirror when the fog has cleared. If you are like most people, the narrator in your mind is consistently altering between parasite and ally, sometimes going back and forth, many times during the course of a single day. And let me just tell y'all that when I had my spiritual awakening and got saved by Jesus Christ, these negative words, negative thoughts, all this stuff was no longer able to penetrate my mind. No diddy. Literally. Like, at this point, I'm unstoppable. And that's because I'm doing the Lord's work. When the narrator becomes a parasite, doubt sets in, and you question the choices you make. Inspiration and creativity are gone, replaced by self-doubt and conditional self-love. When the ally takes over, you feel confident in your abilities, and the chatter that fills your mind is joyful. It's important to understand that neither the parasite nor the ally speaks as the authentic self. The authentic self is divine, the energy or spirit that gives life to your body and mind. And I'm showing y'all what divine energy looks like right now. Y'all see, I'm living in a tent, stress-free, put my feet up on the little thing. I'm a multi-millionaire. All saved by Jesus Christ. And I'm so happy. Like, I like, no bullshit, bro. Every day I wake up just like, that's just how I feel. Okay. When the ally takes over, you feel confident in your abilities, and the chatter that fills your mind is joyful. It is Alright, it's just the cats having World War III right now, so I just got to make sure, guys, because you never know. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, hopefully I don't have to be like Jesus Christ and die for y'all's sins. Like, hopefully I am going to survive. Let's just say that. I'm just saying, like, I'm doing God's work, and there's so many demons that want to stop this right now. So many people that are going to talk negative in the comments because they're not right with God, and they don't like to see what God can do. It is important to understand that neither the parasite nor the ally speaks about authentic self. The authentic self is divine, the energy or spirit that gives life to your body and mind. When you identify with the voice in your head, you confuse the narrator for who you really are and become its slave in the process. You guys shouldn't be leading by your mind. You should be leading by the energy in your soul. Because the kingdom of heaven is in here. You're not going to be looking for it. It's in here. It's a frequency. And that's how you get in. That's how you get into heaven. You get your frequency right. 144,000 hertz. And when the narrator speaks as your ally and you feel happy, and when the voice of the parasite takes over, you become sad or depressed. But as a master of self, you know that neither voice is ultimately you, as neither represents the whole of your authentic self. No words can adequately describe this power that you are, and consequently, any voice in your head is not actually you, despite its insistence to the contrary. And that's true. That's so true. None of the voices are you. This is you. Inside of here is you. Lead by energy. That's the real key. You'll feel it. It's just a knowing. I'll say it again. You are not your thoughts. Remembering this is important because when the voice turns ugly and transforms from an ally into a parasite, you can recognize it as something learned from some tucked away experience of domestication and have the consequence to detach from the words. And that's a crazy thing to have. Once you can see like the enemy, you can see like demons or whatever it is and be like, hey, that's a demon. Just look the other way, bro. This is the mastery of self in action. And I'm showing y'all the mastery of self. Like, I really am. Y'all see how I carry myself? But you got to understand, I was dead inside for 8 years. I couldn't feel for 8 years. And I did a lot of healing. I did the shadow work. Living with the ally is obviously more pleasant than living with the parasite. And the antidote to spotting and releasing the parasite is having unconditional love for yourself at all times. Yes. This, of course, is much easier than said than done. Like, it shit's hard, y'all. It's real hard. But if y'all need some help, hit me up, bro. If someone hit y'all up, bro, it's a scam. I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of people acting like me right now. Like, no funny shit. But yeah, hit me up. We can chop it up. But I'm not going to hit you up unless you hit me up first. The roots of domestication and attachment run deep, and the parasite uses them to stay in control of your mind. Some of you have listened to the parasite for so long that you no longer recognize it is a voice of narration. We're going to read this little last paragraph. I'm going to give y'all I might chop something up for y'all real quick. And then I'm going to do a prayer and we're going to be done with it because my phone's almost dead. Some of you have listened to the parasite for so long that you no longer recognize it as a voice of narration that you can disagree with. You have accepted its conclusions as facts and thereby limit your potential. Don't limit yourself. To undo this, you start by learning how to spot any negative words that enter your field of awareness. Protect your energy, bro. Once you see the negative shit, protect your energy, say fuck it, and only pay attention to the positive. As my father taught in the first of the 4 agreements, there is a great power in the word, and the master of self does not use the power of the word against him or herself. We're on spotting the parasite. We're going to finish the rest of this chapter tomorrow. Like I said, guys, you guys can learn a lot from me. Like, I'm still young. I'm grown, but I'm young, you know. But I've been through so much. That's why they call me numb friend. I'm y'all's friend. Even though I'm numb or was numb, amen, God bless, I'm not numb anymore because I'm where I'm at. But even when I was numb, I was still y'all's friend because my soul was always in the light. It's just I had to go through some things. I had to go through a 9-year karmic cycle so I could get my spiritual abilities. But yeah, guys, it's 6/20/25, 6/20/2025, and XRP is at still $2.17. Just remember, y'all, we have diamond hands. God sent me in front of y'all to teach y'all how to get saved by him, and then actually really understand what is going on with XRP. Oh my gosh, so that you guys can get blessed with this abundance, right? But yeah, tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow night. So go on there. I need y'all to point out the demons. If you'll see a fake account that's talking negative and stuff, it's probably this girl that's trying to murder me. So point it out for me, you know, because sometimes I'm trying to protect my energy. This is benefiting all of us, I promise you. But that's the master himself. I'm gonna pray for y'all because people have been asking me to pray for y'all, and I have been. But bow y'all's heads, like, for real. God, for my viewers that are currently watching me now, they are only here for one reason. Some may say it's because they want abundance, but that's not all they're looking for, God. They're looking for a way out. They're looking for a savior. They're looking for someone to lead them in the light with a world that is so cruel, with so much darkness, pain, killings, and war, disease, God. We are looking for answers, God. So please grab them and put a blanket of protection over them, God. Please, God, please hold their hand, walk them down the path. Some of them can't walk by themselves, God. They need help, God. Put the light in them, God. As your son, as someone that you have chosen, God, that you have given spiritual gifts to, God, that has done the work, God. You have blessed with wisdom and so much power, God. I'm personally asking you to do this one favor for me, and please protect them and put your spirit in them, God. Even if they're not doing right, God, you know where their heart is, God, and you know that they're trying to do well. So in Jesus' name, protect them, God. Amen. I feel so powerful right now. That was just really insane. I felt so powerful just by doing that, and it's actually really crazy. Like, this is so surreal. I'm chosen by God, and I know I'm going to save y'all. I know it. I have no doubt. Jesus Christ is coming, so y'all need to get right with him. I love y'all, chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This was episode 18, 10th Life Before 10K. Good night.